Someday I hope to have a whole lab in a barn. This would be a lot easier. So far, at least I brought the lube from inside. Back alive, by the way. Ugh. Okay, so the first thing I gotta do is feel for things without the machine. Feeling off the edge. Ovaries are gonna be another turd. Make sure I'm nice and center. And remain calm. Go in. There's the clip. So that feels like that would be an ovary. I didn't think through on the trying to go live. I figured you guys would want to see that side where you can see the ultrasound, but it turns out you can't really see the comments. It's not gonna hurt to lube this up a little bit more. Oh, there. Oh, yeah. If anything, I just lost my ultrasound. Am I there? That is fucking obviously a uterus. That's awesome. We go in. That's fucking screaming obvious to me. Trying to go up. The ovaries are not so. Paddle up. Oh. Fuck yes. Okay, so I was really nervous about getting a new ultrasound and not being any better at this. However, that seems to have been completely not the truth, as I'm instantly finding the shit I'm looking for. I do have to say that I wish that God iPhone comes up with this new thing. Where okay. Oh, fuck. There we go. And then over to the other side and pull out just a little bit. Go in, up the other side. I believe it's just flipped over my hand. That seems like sometimes you gotta feel it for yourself first. That seems easy, Mare. There. This is not easy to learn, but it is critical that I start trying to learn now when it's not breeding season instead of when it is. So, we have an empty bladder. Okay. I will say it is a lot more strenuous to check a mare than I kind of used to think that it would be. I'm not checking for her pregnancy. I know she's not pregnant. In fact, I'm actually checking to get used to handling my own ultrasound, handling my own mares myself. I got some video of what I believe is one of her ovaries, and I'm thinking that I'll be able to classify that, but send it off to the instructor, and he'll be able to go over it a little bit more with me. But I think I accomplished what I was trying for the first day. So that's going to be kind of exciting. What's my record? So I am a little annoyed that, like, technically to ultrasound you need to be in a dark area. That does make it a lot harder for everyone to see things. But I am, however, pretty pumped that I think I just found what I was looking for. This probe is significantly larger than the one that Cody got me. As much as I appreciate that one, this one I just believe is going to make it a little bit easier, and I'm pretty sure that's what I just proved. I do have to screw with the settings a little bit. I don't quite understand the settings of the machine, but that's pretty exciting that I think I got that right off. Bailey was an excellent, Raina, was an excellent partner for trying this. She's such a sweetheart. We can move this. I don't know who bought it yet because it hasn't arrived, but this right here, the probe, is the most expensive part of an ultrasound machine. The rest of it's just a computer, a shitty computer, but a computer. I'm very excited that I will not have to keep it in this cardboard box forever. They do suggest that you, every single time, basically take it all apart and put it away. I'm going to suggest that we continue to bring the loop inside so it's warm for both of us. As you can imagine, that is going to make the mare way more pleasant than doing this. Someday, I really hope to have a lab that I'll be able to roll that into, because currently putting it, like, it needs to stay inside where it's warmer, and it can't. So poor Ray Ray, first victim of this situation. I get to send off those records and see if that is indeed what I think it is, and maybe get some hints and tricks about how to adjust those so that way they are not the same. It was just a little blurrier than I would have assumed it would be. Hey, Mare. Come on. There you go. Come in. All right. You're a champ. Sorry about that. Ellie's going to be next, and Tilly will be last. I need to start tracking them. I'm going to be breeding them. So, Ray, we just put away. Hopefully, she'll be able to help me in the future with figuring more of this out. Thanks for following along. I know it's kind of crazy. It's hard to get used to, but that is animal husbandry. And I'll be able to explain and share more. Have a good one.